Theresa May is not a photo opportunity kind of politician, but this was one photo opportunity even she wasn't going to miss. A governing party taking a seat from the opposition in a by-election. That really doesn't happen very often.
This is an astounding victory. You know, Labour have held this seat since the 1930s. And what I think we've seen from this victory is that this truly is a government that is working for everyone and for every part of the country.
In Copeland, a seat on the Cumbrian coast, Labour fought hard on the threat to the NHS here. The Tories focused on jobs at the old and new nuclear power stations. Voters didn't like what Jeremy Corbyn was offering.
He's totally anti-nuclear, in my opinion. So for him to be the Prime Minister of our country would be detrimental to Sellafield.
I voted Labour in the past, but not this time. There's no way I would vote for a government, possible government led by Jeremy Corbyn.
Jeremy Corbyn himself was trying to focus on other things, Brexit being one, Labour holding the Stoke by-election being another, but he did give the defeat in Cumbria the briefest of mentions when he gave a speech this morning.
But our message was not enough to win through in Copeland, and I congratulate Gillian Troughton on the campaign that she fought.
But when we asked if he was to blame for the loss, the Labour leader's answer was clear, if not what you'd call comprehensive.
Have you, at any point this morning, looked in the mirror and asked yourself this question: could the problem actually be me?
No.
Why not?
Thank you for your question.
And I was not alone. When Mr Corbyn travelled to Stoke this afternoon, where Labour did hold the seat in the by-election there, other reporters were having similar problems.
What about Copeland, Mr Corbyn? What's your verdict on Copeland?
What I've learnt about the media is that you're incredibly rude to each other.
Well, can I just ask you about Copeland?
Why can't you learn to be polite to each other?
Just a simple question. Just a simple question, Mr Corbyn, about Copeland.
Lots of questions, but you might agree, not many answers. But the questions about the leader are also being raised tonight by some Labour MPs.
Copeland is an awful result for Labour, and we really need to acknowledge the depth of the problem. From my own campaigning in Copeland, one of the most significant challenges is the leadership of the party.
Remember the last time a governing party won a seat from the opposition? It was 1982, and UK forces were just about to claim victory in the Falklands War. Despite that, one loyal Labour MP still tried to claim it was a good result.
At a point when we're 15 to 18 points behind in the polls,
is that because of
to
Jeremy
push
Corbyn?
the Conservatives within 2,000 votes, I think is an incredible achievement here in Copeland.
Not everyone would agree, especially the Prime Minister, who now has an extra MP on her side of the Commons.
And truly well done indeed. I'll see you on Monday.
Chris Ship, News at 10.